Good morning, sports fanatics. A little bit of a serious topic this morning. First in English, then in Spanish. What's going on in Minneapolis, Minnesota is really tragic. It's really sad. The looters have taken over. Now there's very few people that are actually protesting. They are protesters, and I agree with them. But the looters have taken over. Over 170 stores have been burned in Minneapolis. And unfortunately, a lot of the stores that are being burned are minorities, both Hispanic and African Americans. And these people don't deserve this. If anything, they're right there with the people that are suffering and clamoring for justice. So there's no excuse for just going crazy, burning cities, burning towns, burning businesses. A lot of people have saved their whole life savings to have these businesses, and now it's all being burnt down with something that they had nothing to do with. I heard about a case of a man that had a liquor store and had to shut down, and about a week before these riots, he canceled his insurance because he couldn't pay it, thinking that once the bar opened again, he would renew the insurance. Well, now, I don't know what's going to happen, but he doesn't have insurance, and his liquor store got burned down. These are the kind of tragic things that you hear about, and you say, well, wait a second. The looters, they're stealing, they're robbing. Is that somehow going to honor the poor man, Mr. Floyd, that died under, basically a killing, police brutality? And that's not going to honor his memory or his family. This doesn't make any sense. We have to come together, make changes, make sure these kind of things don't happen again. These cops have to be prosecuted, and especially the one that killed him. I mean, he should be given the harshest penalty, because he basically executed him. And the police are supposed to be just there to work for the community and make arrests when needed, but not to mistreat people. This has to stop. But the looters also have to stop. Okay, now in Spanish. Lo que está pasando en Minneapolis, Minnesota, es una desgracia. Y las personas que más están sufriendo no son los criminales, son personas que no tienen nada que ver con lo que ocurrió. Los dueños de los negocios, la mayoría son hispanos o afroamericanos, le están desbaratando los negocios, quemando los negocios. Hubo un caso de un señor que tenía una bar, y no podía pagar el seguro. Lo canceló una semana antes de los riots, pensando que cuando abriera el negocio de nuevo lo iba a renovar el seguro. Ahora este hombre no tiene seguro. Lo más probable es que pierda su negocio y no lo pueda recuperar. Ya son más de 170 negocios que han quemado. Y los que están quemando estos negocios, la mayoría son ladrones, personas que son criminales, que están aprovechando la situación. Hay mucha tristeza, mucho dolor. Tienen que haber cambios permanentes, y estos policías deben pagar el máximo por lo que hicieron, especialmente el que lo mató, porque eso fue un asesinato al señor Floyd. Pero quemando la ciudad y haciendo los actos que están haciendo no va a resolver. Esto es vergonzoso. Debieran dejar de quemar las tiendas y los negocios de las personas que trabajan muy duro y que la mayoría de ellos están con la comunidad y no se merecen que le hagan esto. Hasta la próxima. Mi comentario, Mr. Energy, out.